Boston Buoys is a trail of 6 artist-commissioned buoys.
The buoys were retired from the wash, and we've commissioned 3 artists to customise 6 of them. They've done 2 each, and they've all been installed around Boston.
Each of the artists responded to the brief in different ways, and they've all interpreted aspects of the town's history. And so I think these buoys show Boston at its best.
I think the way Transported works with artists is quite special. We worked with other specialists in the field and local people to select the artists.
The artists have connected directly with the place and the people that live here. Before they have the idea of what they're going to do, they want to listen to people and get a sense of where they're at.
Public art gives most civic pride and civic agency when the community around it has some involvement in it. You know instantly when you do public art if you're working with people who want to tick boxes. But I knew instinctively as soon as I started working with the team here that that's not what they're about. They're about really implementing those ideas.
You know, everyone that we've worked with in the team are just really hands-on, really passionate about what they do.
We've done projects for all sorts of clients, and Transport have been so supportive all the way. They've been great to give us the freedom to do what we do, build our designs. They've just had confidence in us as artists.
They all had a very high appreciation of what I was trying to do. They have the expertise to really assist artists, and I think to try and help them create their vision.
It's probably one of the best people that we've ever worked with. The way that they trust you, and then when you work together, it's brilliant.
I think they're great because I think they're a very community-orientated organisation, so they do put that at the sort of forefront of making work.
It's not about bringing in an idea that's worked elsewhere, it's about developing the ideas that will work here.
So working in a community-based way leads to the creation of different types of artwork. They're not in galleries, they're not in specialist spaces. People were telling us that they thought the arts were elitist, that they thought it wasn't relevant, that they thought it was expensive. So we had to invite artists to navigate those barriers.
The more you involve the community in determining what kind of art happens in their place, the more successful it is in those people being engaged, but the more it also responds to their own place. And these buoys in Boston are an absolutely perfect example of that, of telling people's stories, but also the story of the place, and they're all interlinked.
It's about giving a town, a village, a location, a community, an identity, and using culture at the heart of that.
Everything starts with the community, the stories of the community, the decision making by the community.
We're not at the end of a programme, we're very much at the start of the next phase, and I think there is a recognition about the value that art plays towards a more aspirational vision for the future.
You know, it basically says, I love Boston. It's supposed to be as you walk into town, you will just see that and make your heart sing.
Transported does make a difference in Boston. There's a tangible, physical change to the place. But I think there's also an excitement around culture and creativity and what it can offer people.